I'm not going to ask you questions that are not related to your expertise. You said you're not an expert, but I'm sure this question will be related to your expertise, because you're a family man. You have a family. I'll be asking about your concept on familyhood. Now, this is a matter of a lot of contention. Will you support, let's say, things that are supposedly attacking the family? Namely, we have the reproductive health bill, gay rights, anti-discrimination practices like the Magna Carta for women, and such like.
Uh, One by one. One by one. Mahina ang kalaban, okay. Siguro the first one is really RH bill, no? RH bill. The RH bill for me, there are certain provisions there that personally I find violative of the freedom of, what do you call this, basic freedom of man. For instance, no, when you require, for instance, an employer to provide certain services as defined under the law, and even if these services are contrary to the conscience of that employer and the freedom of choice of that employer, so for me, I think that's violative of the basic freedom of that person. When you require, for instance, a doctor to perform certain actions that are considered as, again, as defined under the law. And, but kahit na ayaw ng doctor, and because the doctor believes that it's contrary to his beliefs, then for me, again, it's violative of the freedom of that person. So it's not only anti-family. For me, it's basic freedom of the person. So you know, that, of course, there's another provision there that would require na kahit grade 5 students, tapos would tell them, the schools and the teachers to provide sexual education to grade 5 students, which means 10 years old, 11 years old. For me at that point in time, I have some questions there. I had some questions there. So yun. The other one is really gay rights. Ako, I'm into recognizing. I have so many friends who are gays, and I really respect their rights. And going into politics for them, including party list, ako, I fully respect that. I have no problems with those. And I think the third one is
Other anti-discrimination acts.
for me, that's it.